It is a tradition at Victoria that the last of the formal speeches is given by one of our newest graduates. The address is given on behalf of all the graduates by a speaker who has stood out in their time as a student at Victoria, exemplifying the qualities we seek to instill in our graduates. This evening's address will be given by Michael Dickson, who has graduated today as a Bachelor of Commerce with first-class honours, majoring in economics. This is not the first time Michael has been on this stage. He graduated from Victoria with a double degree in Law and Commerce and Administration in 2013. Michael has been the student editor for the New Zealand Review of Economics and Finance. He has tutored and mentored students at the Faculty of Law and Victoria Business School, as well as volunteering at the Community Law Office. Michael is now working in the deals team at Pricewaterhouse Coopers, specialising in corporate restructuring. He hopes to continue a career in the professional services sector and intends to undertake further study towards professional and academic qualifications. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michael to give the graduate address.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, academic staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Good evening, fellow graduates. Congratulations on your remarkable achievement. If we reflect on our university experience, it is not the theories or the textbooks or the content we memorised that have given us what we need to achieve success or anything of value. Our friends, family, loved ones, tutors and lecturers all contributed their time, effort and support, which has facilitated and enhanced tonight's academic achievement. And their support continues, with so many coming out in numbers tonight to celebrate with us. To our parents and guardians, without you, we couldn't have achieved anything, let alone gaining a tertiary education of this standing. Thank you for your care and providing us with the opportunity to be the best possible versions of ourselves. And our spouses, partners, boyfriends and girlfriends, thank you for your support, especially when study was consuming our lives. Thank you for taking the time to proofread our 50-page assignments 4 times the week it was due, because we kept making changes to it and couldn't accept that it was fine and we should just submit the damn thing. Actually, I think that one's just on me. To the rest of our family and whānau, thank you for your help, your hospitality and your care. Secondly, to our lecturers and our tutors and the wider university staff. You always had your doors open and ensured we understood all that was required of us. Words cannot express how grateful we are for your time, your incredible patience, and the knowledge that you bestowed upon us year after year. We are in admiration of your commitment to your chosen field. And finally, to our peers, especially our fellow graduates, thank you for letting us borrow your notes, inviting us to your study groups, and not leaving us behind when we were hopelessly lost. We are beholden to all of you in more ways than you know. Although these pieces of paper have our names on it, our achievements are very much yours as well as ours. Now, convention dictates that I impress upon my fellow graduates some learned words, something wise about your future. Unfortunately, I've just been admitted to an economics degree, which guarantees any assumptions I make would render those predictions useless. So instead, I will simply convey what I have reflected upon since being asked to speak on your behalf. Economists often say there is no such thing as a free lunch. We usually have to give up something we want to get another thing we want. Our daily decisions reflect a constant trade-off of our conflicting goals. But this usually presupposes that we are mindful of what we give up, which is often not the case. It is easy to remain passive, but we have to be careful. For what we sacrifice now, we potentially deprive ourselves of in the future. Please do not take this as meaning that you don't have scope to make the wrong decisions. The reality of the information age is that with a finite amount of time, your decisions will not always be full and informed. By all means, take risks and make mistakes. But at the same time, please do not manage your life by the proverbial YOLO, or you only live once. For the more refined members of the audience, YOLO is, unfortunately, the carpe diem, or seize the day, of the Facebook generation. It was popularised during our time at university. David McCullough Jr., an English teacher from Massachusetts, pointed out the fallacy of the YOLO mantra. To quote, "You can and should live not merely once, but every day of your life. Rather than you live only once, it should be, To quote, rather than you only live once, it should be you live only once. But because ELU doesn't have the same ring, we shrug and decide it doesn't matter. None of this day seizing, though, this ELUing, should be interpreted as license for self-indulgence. So here it is. Appreciate your lunch, even if it is not free. Appreciate your education, your opportunities, and the people who have helped you into the seats you sit in today. Actively appreciate each day of your life, for it is part of the greatest adventure you have ever embarked upon. I am honoured and grateful for the privilege of speaking on behalf of you, Victoria University of Wellington's most recent graduates. Congratulations. I wish you infinite luck for the future. Live extraordinary lives for your sake and for the sake of those who have invested so much in your future. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Thank you.